much, my brother and sister. Welcome to China's Bible World. Thank you so much for everyone. Today is the Sunday afternoon. When we go to the church, meaning about that this is a great thing. We go and then learn and we see each other. This is meaning about we should think about in our lifetime. Okay, here is I want to read for you the same Bible from Jesus speaking. Okay, here's I want to read for you about the same thing. Okay, double the tower collective to niaje ero he panet kulisoshi talapanapoli talapathinyali talapapatili tatirpai lisoshi let a hanyane mera opini hakonilo Paklekwa tapita matir pala tamata levata ungu tenimatini the towarso sikoro pero de tatamile tamata thirpa baba sukumo betio no panelo we had to be okay and think carefully and we had to think wisely and then separate which one is good, which one is not the right thing. Okay, what to read for you today is a trees and its fruits. This meaning about everybody know. Jesus talk about this meaning is I very interested by myself. Okay, a tree and its fruit is very important in my lifetime. But to any better particularly so she made a tatamiller did cool a third party. Okay, here is I want to read for you about them. Watch out for the false prophets. Pagitete mala paini tu pagitete mala tiguba kwawada bakala we a blasted part of you no. But not to that, low we a blasted part low, they were not painting. No pay or they come to use in sheep. Whatever away has to only logadito to the part in sheep. Okay, the clothing, bus, and wonderfully they are furious wolf. I want to put mother furious wolf sit down and meet dollar but down who pay the sickle. Devra babapalo sala hesu tu do tu aku tu dela tu do ku tu dollar apune me trimi tit pa le adu tit pa no awani me ta le mu satani ya pa kripo tit pa awati tabak sheme wala tagi taklu kai sikolo. Hi my friends, hi, say hi. Thank you so much my friends, I will say you hi. Okay, here is another one talk about. By their fruits you will recognize them. By their fruits mean what is that? You know that. Pay me think about thinya thu kathinya or le atatha. By their fruits you recognize them. This is very interesting. Okay, when it pathinya la damatir pai kamata pasikoro they were at dinner. Okay, but patupata with the attack to the thano. Okay, pay the they were at dinner and let's talk about that. Do people pay grass from their throne breast? Okay, but the other one throne breast sit on it pathinya la patam pasikoro. Pay the they were at it but that's a pitala. No, doctor de thala tasu dri pelu ya alu sikoa. Let no good out pakro patu pata siko lo patam pusikolo. Okay, or fish from this day. When it pethinya siko lo patam pulo. Do pates sepitala tasu tamelo. Do pakdema clude thala tasu. Driba lu alusikoa. When it meet out to me, we should think about carefully. Likewise, every good tree bears good fruits, right? The good people telling good things, and then you can eat it. Their advice, okay, and then they spoke the truth. When you pick up a tupatala, but down puni dalo, but basukumolo, pacanyon again, cacatutala again, do pack over a thani, oh, do it in it to long. Pick up a tupatala down with sickle, daggy, didn't to sickle. Pain it, devra delay, live down puni, devra delay. Okay, but a bad tree bears bad fruits. But generally, a bad tree bears bad fruits mean you should think about carefully. Thila at the Hivani, but generally, a thorough da thala at the Hiva. When you know, we did my dinner, no? Thila da tha, thila a vini, a thorough, thala a ri. Thila at the Hivani, a thorough da thala at the Hiva. There was. Dini sikolo Penny Bagate Mala Tamata Thirpanitile Penny Devrala a good trees cannot bear bad fruits and a bad tree cannot bear good fruits. You know that. Away you should think about a good tree cannot bear bad fruits and then a bad tree cannot bear bad fruits. Good fruits, sorry. Let us look at up, but we had to think about carefully. When a packet mala, the agate tini, tarotata a little thing. Okay? Tarotata a thing. Till agree, till a early tarotata risico, the thiba. Dividend. Let us look at a till agree, till a early papetino power. Tithiba basicolo. Okay, this is meaning about that once you live in the on the earth, right? You can recognize them. Good people in the world, right? Nobody can tell you, nobody can say you about that. That guy's not good, that guy good. Nobody can tell you that because you can recognize them. Exactly, right? Let us look at Bakropatu Patano Petamu Taita Kai Sikolo. Penny Devra Dile. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. So, by their fruits you will recognize them. Pagdama Thil Penny Devra Lemunitimile. Penny, okay? The secret or kissing it Devra Dile. Kaya Thil at the thought of Bata Agriculture Bata Ku. Loqui no bata de la quale me uka papulo. Mata de no ticatinia or letta atatao. Pagama atatane, ticatinia or lo, David at dinner. Oh, okay, you will recognize them. Okay, this is mean Jesus talk about the people in the world. Okay, and that the trees mean that the whole in the homes, okay, mother, father, and then family, children. Okay, the same thing. This is a trees look like family tree. Hi, my friend. Family tree. You know, this is the God talk about like this. Okay. Okay, I want to go to the next one. Okay, next one. Next one meaning about the wise and the foolish builder. The wise means, you know, that Jesus talk about the wise man. What do you think about the wise man? Jesus talk about. Okay, and foolish. The bacteria pakuthi ro pakuta thema. You know, David. Bacteria mana pain it la pahawa po. Petty ordinate to this. Okay, petty ordinate to pahawa po sit and foolish. I want it builders in a patu healer pahawa po three pakute tuhi. I want it pethinya sikolo. I talk about ready about the Okay, trees and fruits. Trees and fruits. This is the meaning about we know exactly. Right now, I want to talk about the wise and the foolish deal. This between is the same thing. Okay, the same thing. Here is the Jesus talk about them. Therefore, everyone who build this wall, who hears these words of mine and put them into practice is like a wise man. Okay, you should think about carefully in your life. You know that you talk about, you know Jesus, you follow Jesus, you believe Jesus. Why you don't practice it? You don't practice it. Okay, this is the main difference between you practice, you don't practice, only just the between. ဖိနေပသိညာလတမတာတေဖာနေဖိတယ်နော်မာတာတင်းနေတော့ပေါ်လအနာဟူရကလိကတာတော့တူနေဝဲကိုရတယ် practice စစ်တာနေပတယ်မလို့မာလိုပဲတူနေပဲတော့မာလိုပဲဒီနေပတယ်တယ်မှာ okay မူထွဲမှာထွဲမှာပဲတော့ practice မူထွဲမှာထွဲပဲဘာသာကပေါင်ညောက်ကလို့ကဲတာလဲတူနေဝဲတော့ကိုရတယ်အဝဲနေပတယ်တယ်မှာနေနော်တော့ပဲတော့ David is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. But then a wet to healer look Matagana to healer look. Jagadulo pakuta sailor a two healer look terapane. Jagadulo pakuta sailor a two healer look. Okay, here is the practice. Very important in your lifetime, my friends, my brother. Talk about that the rain came down, the stream rose, and the wind blew. Blues and beats against the house. Its foundation on the rock. Okay, but house yet is did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock. But gentlemen, aware the Lord Deva. Penny, okay, wait the Lord Deva. Penny Deva Dile. Do tahesu do tiluber do kali uda bata do bawe hit plani. Do talo po power agidi away a cotty to a taller le cook a hero. Hit the player tattoo on a look honey talo po litiva. Okay, talo poa. Let the look up a crop at tupatana patamo pusico. Okay, and here another one, but everyone not hears. Okay, who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. You know that? You should think about it. Okay, everyone who hears these words of mine, Jesus talk about to the people who hears of words of mine. This is the meaning about it. Okay. You hear Jesus talking words, okay? You hear them. You hear this. You should be practicing. You don't practice. When you get na who you are glita, yes you glita will practice it on a mutwe matwe. There are mutu matwe. When you maro, no, meet the mutu matwe. Say you could do on another. How a two healer look on along. Sorry, le make on along. Sorry now. Penetrate a house on sand. Okay, two healer make. No pair of dinner, the rain came down, the rooster rose, and the wind blows and the beats against the house, and it's far with a great crash. Far is the great crash. Penny with Taha Sutilu Bertalocally, Ubata, do lo bawler, hit a plenty. Do Peterma lopoku velo, do a loponi dolo. Because Sitani away in me pop and your parlor, a old hockle club, okay, the people live on the earth, okay, and Petermala, I got to mean a wetted the party, Nahu, Yesu Gluta, these people are here, the Jesus word. Do Pagate Mala, a wetted the party, Tamutra Matweva, Pagate Madini. These people are not practiced with Jesus' word. Then look at Pacropatu Pata Sicola Patamupulo. This is you should think about in your lifetime. Okay, you can recognize them. Okay, that the rain come down the stream rose. This is the meaning about the neighbor, your friends, your family. Sometimes temptation you. Okay. When you get them alone at the mutako, the nehi hui, minimum the block on it, nehi puho. Okay, away tamata, do away talib so bow, in it, well live sona. Do that a little he, no. Kutara pakrapatu patala tight taco casio. But made the mutter matwell creek. Takatu of Pocovani, when a metala, but then my love, but gave a pool. But me mutter matwe create takatuni, but gave it up. Quacuthero. Little you should think about it, okay? Practice in Jesus' words, and you don't practice in Jesus' words, you are the foolish man. Thank you so much, my friend. Don't build your house on the sun. Okay? Only build your house on the rock. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Tiro tu hile le pako. Tu te tiro hile me pako ne de. Simple tu do ma. Moya su glita su po kona de. Thank you so much, my friend. God bless you and God will with you all the time. Bye bye. See you next time.